So, um, I I was processing this loss that I took on the weekend in jiu-jitsu, and had a really good conversation with my therapist about it yesterday, and got to a good place, because I was really kind of like jammed up with it. Like I wasn't clear on how I felt about it, which was not typical for me after a match. Usually, like, whether I win or lose, like, I'm very clear about, what I got out of the experience. And I wasn't really clear about that. I remember kind of like sitting there after the match and being like, what's the takeaway here? And I think the takeaway for me is, like, I'm okay even though it wasn't perfect. Like, I don't know, maybe I gave my best, maybe I didn't give my best. I think I gave the best that I had in that moment, which wasn't the greatest. Um, but, like, also technically, I kind of intentionally did some things wrong, because to do the right things would have put me in positions that I just didn't feel like dealing with. Um, and I kind of realized after the match that I don't know, I think the biggest thing that was unpleasant for me was, um, going back, and telling people I lost. Like, I was afraid of having to do that, and I did that. It was, wasn't a problem, but that was kind of like this feeling of, like, okay, I did something that's not ideal, and it's not okay. I'm not okay because of that. Like, I think carrying that weight of having to be perfect is too heavy, and I wanted to kind of break that crystal. So maybe there's a part of me that wanted to lose, so I would have to face myself and the world after I lost, just to make sure that I could survive it. So anyway, that's what I got to with my therapist. So I think that's a very kind of good place to get to, and it's a worthwhile, thing to get out of something. Like, nobody wants to walk around feeling like they have to be perfect in order for everything to be okay, because it's impossible to be perfect. So I think I'm on this path of accepting myself fully, and this is the next step.